Good afternoon and greetings from Lebanon in Switzerland, where we are celebrating the International Gathering of Grain of Wheat. And I'd love to introduce you to some new heroes of mine who are Wasim and Bob from Lebanon. And since Lebanon is such a dear country for me and has many memories and associations, I just want you to meet them personally, and I would love for you to know some of the challenges that they have working there. It is wonderful to see two men and families with courage who have devoted their lives to helping children become ambassadors of hope for the world. So it's no small task. Okay, Wasim and Bob.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
So who's going to start? We'd like to know, something about what you do. And I think Dorsey wants to know who you are, so you can start with that.
Okay.
Well, I'll start with that. Wasim has a brand new baby.
Yes. So I'm Wasim Haddad. I'm from Lebanon. I got married 2 years ago, and I have a newborn baby. Now she's 2 months, and I thank God. I really miss her so much. Yeah, and I work with as a full-timer in the ministry with the New Heights Ministry. That we are partners with Grain of Wheat. So that's why we are here today in the international gathering in order to be part and what's going on in the Middle East. So Lebanon is really nice, and one of the best things in Lebanon is that the freedom that we have to share Jesus Christ. It's different. It's different from very different countries, from other countries, the Arab countries, that you have a freedom to share. We talk about Jesus. We talk about Christianity. And it's really a pleasure for me. It's really a pleasure for us as a ministry to have the opportunity to work with kids. And my role in the ministry is that we have a drama team that goes over whole Lebanon. We visit different places we visit different schools. We visit different orphanages, and we go to refugees, to the camps. We do a lot of programs for them. So what I mainly do is that I book for the team their tours, and we do all this because there's a need in Lebanon. There's a need for Jesus. There's a need for God in this part of the world, and God is blessing us through a lot of stories that are happening with us there. God is working, and there's a lot of things going on that shows that really God wants us to be the ambassadors there in that country. And I'm part of Operation Christmas Child, that are partners with us as well. That we distribute gifts. We do programs and we distribute gifts, and the shoe boxes are really a good tool in order for us to open. It opens doors for us in order to get to different places.
How many shoe boxes did you give out last year?
Last year we got three containers. That means about 25,000 shoe box, and it was all distributed in Lebanon through churches, through our ministry, through the team. So it has been really a blessing for us. So we've been doing that for the last 5 or 6 years. We were partnering with Operation Christmas Child, and so it's a really good tool for us to use in order to operate and to go to new people. So Bob now I think has a lot other stuff to share, and yeah.
Right, I'm Bob. My family name is Badr. I've been full-time in ministry since 2001, in children's ministry specifically, but now a few years ago I started being involved in teens and youth ministry as well. I got married 8 years ago, and we're praying for God's grace to give us a baby. So that's our desire, and we trust God's time for that. So we're in peace, and we're praying for that. So God will give us that baby on His time. For the ministry, it was a blessing from God that He gave me the opportunity to be full-time in ministry. It was a prayer request for me, and God answered it since 2001. I'm so excited for what I'm doing, and God is blessing me year after year. So He opened me new doors year after year, and now I'm in charge for many ministries going around in Lebanon, especially when we had the Syrian refugees comes to Lebanon. So the many other open doors has been opened. So we're doing an amazing job. And what's good about Lebanon, if you don't know yet, that it's the most freedom country in the area, that you could go outside and preach and share the gospel freely without any disturbing from anybody. So this is an opportunity that God gave to Lebanon, and we have to use it as much as we can. We have to benefit out of this and do God's work in the area. So, and I believe that God will use Lebanon to be a blessing for the whole area around, and that's what we have seen now, because more 2 million people, refugee people, come to Lebanon. So this is one of the blessings that we can see, that the church in Lebanon, in partnership with the organization, they're working together to reach out those people comes to Lebanon. Also, I am part of the sports ministry movement in Lebanon. I've been part of that since 2009, and because I love sports, so God also has blessed my life to be part of the sports ministry movement. So we are a team of volunteers working together to help the churches, the organization, to get to know about sports ministry and use it as a good tool to reach out the community in Lebanon. So we need your prayers. This is the most important thing that you could do for us, to be praying for us on a daily basis, and we will do the job that God asked us to do.
How many clubs, camps, performances can you say you've done in the last year?
Usually every year we had like 8 camps. 6 are in the summertime, and 1 at Christmas time, and 1 at Easter time. But sometimes at the last minute we add 1 or 2 camps. So, usually our plan is for 8 camps every year. This year we have something very new. We started at the beginning of 2015. That was, we're preparing a curriculum that will help the church. Curriculum means 6 lessons. That's what we start off, but we have big vision for that. So this curriculum will be presented to the churches that whom they don't have a clubs ministry or Sunday school ministry. So it's a good tool. It's a good materials that they can use, and they can reach out the area where the church is. So our organization is organizing around 8 clubs on a monthly basis, but we are hoping to, with the partnership of the church, with the help of the church, we can definitely reach more and more.
Very good.
Wonderful. Can we start with family stuff now?
Before starting the family stuff,
Okay.
yeah, I would like to share something about how God is working with different parties in Lebanon, with different Christian organizations or Christian schools. You know, there's a lot of different denominations in Lebanon, and it has been a bit a problem, like sometimes, you know, because we're evangelicals, and with other Christians they don't accept this much who we are. So sometimes this is a problem for us to go to schools and to visit places as a team. But recently God opened for us a door with a nun that she's responsible for about 30 different schools, and with a total of around 8,000 kids. So this year we were able to visit the Saint Famille, if you know the school, Saint Famille School in Lebanon. It's a very big, very big church, I think. Chain. Yeah, it's a very big chain, and we were able to visit them, perform for them, share the gospel with them. So the team had to go all over Lebanon because they are spread all over Lebanon in different places in Lebanon. And it was really a blessing for us to meet these people and to share the gospel with them. So we would love you to come to Lebanon. Bob said that we need your prayers. This is number one. Number two is we want you to come to see what's going on in Lebanon, how God is working in Lebanon, and what God is doing in this part of the world. God is preparing people for Him to live for Him. So thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you for your time. We love you.
What does John 3:16 sound like in Arabic?
So
لأنه هكذا أحب الله العالم حتى بذل ابنه الوحيد لكي لا يهلك كل من يؤمن به بل تكون له الحياة الأبدية.
يوحنا 3:16.
Yes.
Shukran.
I do encourage you to come to Lebanon. If you come, there is three important things. You will taste the most delicious food. You will be taken into very nice places for sightseeing, and also you will have an idea about what we have in ministry and what the opportunity we have to minister to the kids and teens and any age group we are serving with the refugees and the Lebanese as well.
let us know when you come. We will welcome you. Okay?
I'll be waiting for you at the airport.